And that's take one, I guess. Welcome to Rod's Hot Rods. Taking a look at what's new at the showroom. We got to thank Josh.
Josh from Nipawin.
And Nipawin.
Sent us a kind of cool little gift.
We always made that joke. Rod's always been saying, I got to get one of those clickers. Look, we got one. They sent it to us. Pretty cool. Thanks, Josh, and everybody in the family there. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's right on.
So anyways, welcome to the show, and we got some cool stuff to check out today. We got...
We're not going to show everything today because we got some stuff that's going on the side, but we got lots anyway.
You see Nick over there, Josh, they're tinkering with our 65 T-Bird right now. We're doing some work on that, kind of in the background. You'll probably hear them start it up and move things out a little bit.
That common problem, putting it into park and starting it forward, and you got to put it into park.
Yeah. So many of them you got to start in neutral. We're getting it adjusted, so that's, but we got, how many look at today?
Well, we had like 11, but we're going to show, I think, 6 today.
Yep.
And then next week we'll have 17.
It's a lot of new stuff.
Yeah.
It's changing fast around here. Some pretty cool things to check out. We're getting ready for Dragons here, coming up pretty soon. That's kind of working our way towards that.
Hopefully the weather will be better.
Yeah. Well, we got a month. It's like,
it's not terrible. It's just dreary, and it's not there. Today's the first day of spring.
It is, isn't it?
Doesn't feel like it.
That's right. It is.
Feels like January still, February still.
Yeah, I know. We will get to all that, and we're going to be doing rides at Rod's all summer long, every Saturday morning again this year. So looking forward to that. There's so many cars here now that I've got a little taste to drive because we had to move them around or had to go get gas or wash or something like that. And now I want to hit the roads and some of this stuff. So
need a couple more weeks yet, I think.
And there's a few that Rod's dying to drive here too, not to mention. So
I drove one home yesterday.
And did it meet all your expectations?
I didn't get to really drive it, but I drove it.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that one later, though.
Yeah, exactly. I had a run in a Mustang GT500, a Shelby yesterday. That was a bucket list car to drive.
Mine was a 1972 Roadrunner Pro Touring car.
I know.
Big block. Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty cool.
Why don't we start with this one right here? Because it's right in front of us. Okay. Let's fire into this.
1956 Chev two-door post. So the post cars, like we've always talked about, is like the cool kid on the block now.
Yep.
That's what people want, is a post.
Everybody wanted a Bel Air and a hardtop, and now they want a post car.
Yep.
Which you can get a post Bel Air.
Yes.
Right? You can, but they're not that easy to find, actually.
So this is kind of like it's a mild custom.
It is.
It's got all the chrome, but it's got the shaved handles.
The last owner did kind of call it Pro Touring a little bit. There are
Resto-mod-ish.
Resto-mod-ish, yeah. I mean, we got some neat stuff going on in terms of this is Frenched in, right? It's poppers for the trunk and the handles have been shaved off the doors, so we got poppers for that. Definitely a custom interior. Do you want to start under the hood first?
Yeah.
Want to do that? This is pretty cool. Oh yeah, dual quads, right there.
So I can't remember. What is it? 468, I think.
It's big. Yeah, it's big.
I think it's a 468. Yeah, dual quads.
But I mean, you'll notice. Look. Air conditioning in here, which is working.
Turbo 400.
Yeah, Turbo 400. This all functions, which is really cool. It's real, This has got lots and lots of proven
miles on
it.
Yeah, the gentleman that we got it from drove it.
Yeah, they drove it. It went to car shows. It did the car show circuit stuff. It was on the highway. It did all that. So, that's good because when you build a car like this,
you want to drive it.
Yeah, the testing and the proof is in it, basically. But Rod's got the keys there on the top.
Let's fire this one up.
Let's take a look. Take it out. Poppers. Yeah, that's cool. Nice interior. Lots of room, too, hey?
Yeah, lots.
I'm going to zip around the other side.
These are comfy.
Look at the dash. It's actually painted to look like wood grain, actually.
Oh, it is, too.
You don't notice it until you really actually have a look. But it's done up like that. That's pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
Woo. Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does. So it's got its factory radio. I was diving into this a little bit earlier. It's got its factory radio in here, but hidden in the glove box right down here, if I can get it open, Modern stereo, so sounds pretty good. That's awesome. So aftermarket gauges, proper heater controls. So air conditioning comes on automatically, which is really cool, but you still have your floor vents down there, and like they tucked, you know, vents into the dashboard and into the corners there really well. So it's a nice car, like well done in here. The colors are nice, comfortable, all that, you know. Pretty
Super
cool.
popular Tri-5.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Tri-5s, you only have this one right now, and our 57.
That's right.
I'm gonna put these keys back quick.
56. Hang on a second. Why don't we pop the trunk? Because it's pretty cool in there too. What you got to do is the left one, I think.
That's this one. I mean.
Is it that one? Okay, we'll find it. It's like, yeah, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
Look at this. Battery in the corner. Obviously a wheel well still holder, but like finish really nice. Comes with the show board already. Yeah. Well done car.
Yeah, nice car.
Nice car. And interestingly, you know,
keep that open for now.
Kind of modern, like they didn't two-tone the car, right? These are often two colors, right? So
looks a little bit more, modern, like resto-modish without the two-tone.
And it, you know, works with the wheels and everything else like that. Oh, look at the chrome down there. Never saw that before. Track bars, cool. Nice car.
The iconic gas filler.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, exactly. This has still got it.
The blue dots.
Yep, those are special. Very cool. 56, and one that is ready to go down the road, drive, use, go get. This is like with the air conditioning in this, you can go on a road trip. You know, this could go to the mountains. This could have a lot of fun.
I think the 56 is my favorite of the Tri-5.
Is it?
Yeah, just because you don't see them as much.
No, you don't.
And I like different stuff, right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a 55 or 7. Don't get me wrong, but a 56, and I used to have one for. It was my car that I had years ago, and I had a white and red one. It's back when I first started out kind of doing this.
Yep. We're gonna take this next car right here because it's already here, because we're right next to it.
We are, but we're also going to do a special feature on this car, I think. I think we have to.
Yeah.
I'll keep this open. It's such a special car, and we're still gathering information on this car. So at first glance, it looks like a 78 Trans Am.
That's right.
Well, that's what it is.
And that's what it is, yeah.
But it's not just a 78 Trans Am.
That's right.
And we're still doing homework on this car, but this is potentially the rarest Trans Am that I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly. What might give it away for the Trans Am experts is what you see right there. And those are
gold
mirrored
T-tops.
T-tops. So this is, and we have the Canadian docs to prove it now. We've acquired those. We've looked at the plates. We've looked at like the plate on the firewall.
Yeah, we've done all the homework to know that it's a real car, it's a real deal. And we just got the Canadian docs for it yesterday.
Yeah. It's called a Y88.
Y88, yeah.
And it was made from November of 77 into...
Well, you could order it at that time.
Yeah, to January or February of 78.
It's like a 3-month only.
3-month window that you could order a Y88. Now, they made gold-colored Firebirds and Trans Ams after that, right?
Yep. But this is the actual special edition.
That's right.
The 78 special edition.
So there's some stuff that sets it apart from the other ones. First off, these wheels, this is the WS6 package as well. Oh yeah, we're gonna have that going on. So these are actually wider by an inch.
They're an inch wider.
This lip you see right here is not on a normal Trans Am wheel. And they are supposed to be solid gold without bright-faced snowflakes. That is correct. We even have like documents that say that's exactly what's supposed to be on there.
And the tires are different size too. These are a bigger tire than what's on a regular Trans Am.
Yeah, because remember my first comment when we saw this? When we
tires are kind of big.
The tires are kind of big. No, they're right. And they're supposed to be Firestone Firehawks as well. This inside, we've got some special features. We do have the original shifter. It's still here. But you'll notice that there's gold spokes, and every other Trans Am that even has this interior has a black colored steering column. This is
and black steering wheel.
And black steering wheel. This is painted to match. So that's automatically shows you that, a few of those things.
There is.
We talked about the roof.
There's 3 pages.
Yeah.
Like it's unbelievable.
Of what this, so it was
683.
683
with
in Canada,
the Y88.
and it was out of Ontario, sold new. Dark gold, solar gold.
Special edition right here.
Right there, yeah, special edition.
There's 3 pages of
Look how many options there are.
WS6 is on there.
Yep, so that's the performance pack.
W72.
Another performance package.
There's 3. Like
It's absolutely wild.
So I think we're going to do a separate video on this car once we get all the documentation and get it cleaned up a little bit more and kind of know exactly what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is such a special car, we have to do that.
Lots of history with this car. The owner who owned it had it from it being 1 year old. So we have a bill of sale from 1979 when it was sold in Edmonton. That's where the sale took place. And then this spent its life in BC with that same owner and his family up until just now.
Like North BC, like.
Yes, North BC. It actually, this went up to Northwest Territories when it was bought in '78.
So this is about as close to a one-owner car that you'll ever find.
That's right.
It's not a one-owner car, but 1 year out of a one-owner. So
exactly.
Anyway, we'll do a special, but remember guys, this is not a regular Trans Am. And the regular 78 Trans Ams are going through the roof, just a regular car.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do a special little thing on this car. So this is not going to be for everybody. This is going to be for that collector, the Pontiac collector that wants a blue chip car. This is not the car that you're going to buy and go cruising and, and just have it as a regular car. This is.
Forgot to mention this. So that's the other thing. See if I can zoom in. Everything works, by the way, which is really cool.
Clock's
Everything
still
but
going.
the radio. 29,000 kilometers. And documented 29,000 kilometers because there's receipts and things that come with this car from the last owner.
This is the other thing too, is this badge is gold.
Yeah, it's not red.
It's gold only on this car. There's one thing that's not correct, and we're going to fix that. These here should be gold. So at some point someone's replaced that, but it should be gold.
Actually, there's gold coming through it.
Oh, right there. That. Someone just painted it black.
I suspect this one shows silver. Well, maybe it is. It's hard to tell. Maybe one was replaced.
But we'll fix that.
And they matched. They couldn't get a gold one, so they painted it black.
But they will be gold.
But they will be gold.
So that's why we're going to do a little bit more on this car, just to, and do like a special video on this car only.
Exactly.
So anyway.
Exactly. Very, very cool. I guess we got, 3 in a row to go back here? How many? Oh, we're here. What are we talking about?
Yeah. You don't see these very often. 1966
cool.
Charger. Dodge Charger. It's a 383 car.
Yeah, it is. Right there, 383.
My dad was just mentioning yesterday, this is his favorite body style.
You know what, it is really cool, and when you look at the interior.
Well, because the 4 buckets, this is.
And what car had a flow-through console all the way to the back seat, ever?
I've never, this is, maybe a Marlin. This is kind of looks like a Marlin.
It does look like a Marlin, yeah, it does. And it is a pass-through trunk. That section back there lays down. You can unhook it from the backside, and then you can put long things through the trunk. So it's pretty cool. Big back window,
cool body style.
If you're in Saskatoon, you would have seen this car last summer, right? It was the Kinsman Car Club of Saskatoon. It was there one of their car awards. Yep. But now it's had a bunch of work done to it. So tune-up work, all that sort of stuff. And our Kevin just got it back to black, along with the help of Murray. We got to give Murray some credit with all this too, because Kevin does some polishing and Murray does some wicked detailing with other things. But it's just a nice car. It's a cool dashboard, We
The dash is brand new, that bezel, I think.
That's all, exactly. We got to get our armrest fixed up here. That's about all. Otherwise, interior is perfect.
Yeah, this one's still got to go through the shop yet.
It does, yeah. And under here, just nice and tidy. It's clean, Power brakes, power steering. Yeah, new carb, so runs nice. And you can't beat the way that front end looks.
Hideaway lights.
I gotta say, I know that a 68, 9, 70 Charger are valuable, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you gotta admit that this front end
it's got a cool style.
It's got a cool style.
It does.
Yeah. And the bumpers are blacked out on this one too.
That's a little different.
It is. It kind of brings a different look to the car, kind of a mean, sinister look. And the light bar across the back is wicked.
Yeah.
You can tell that they started with this. They took a bunch of these styling cues, put them on the 8s and 9s and 70s, but this was kind of the start of it all. So pretty wild, pretty wild. Okay, let's go to my, this is my jam right here. You're like, what? 4-door? It's a 62 Bel Air.
This one just came in.
The 62 Bel Air. You'd think like, okay, it's just a 4-door car. What makes this car so cool is the story. This was bought brand new at Benny's in Medicine Hat in 1962, and it's only had one owner. Well, I guess technically two.
Technically, but
technically
it's
two,
another one of those that should be, like, it's basically one owner.
Basically one owner. There's a book full of receipts in here. Is it right here? It's right here. I'm gonna show this off. So this was owned by Red. That's the gentleman who bought it. There's even his history. A World War II vet. He bought it brand new, owned it up until 2014, 10 years ago. But look at this. You flip to the back, Benny Motors. Like, we're talking $2.90 for a lube job. You know, all of its bills, history, its service records are in here. It's so cool.
Original.
Of course, yeah, we got keys here, original owner's manual. Yeah. All that stuff comes with it, some extra parts.
And is this not the original paint?
This is original paint. Yeah, it's all original paint. So it's like a rust-free car. The trunk looks great still.
This would be a perfect
you wanna
show and shine.
I'll lift the lever if you want to grab the hood up there. 283.
Yeah.
It's a manual, 3-speed manual. Runs perfectly. Like, I mean, touch of the key, it's running. The last owner, the one who bought it from Red, he did a bunch of basically
maintenance.
Yeah, maintenance and rebuilt the carb and those kind of things just to get it back on the road. But this has just got such a great story. By the way, I know torque thrust's on there now. The original wheels, hubcaps are in the trunk with white walls on them still. Like, they still come with the car. It's,
same ones that are in the pictures.
Yeah, same ones in the pictures.
Yeah, it's just a cool car.
Just a cool car. It's not fast, but I mean,
like 62s are such a cool style.
Oh yeah, and I mean, look, it's got the Kleenex holder in the bottom. The original floor mats are in it. The dash is crack-free. The headliner is original, still nice. Front seat has been recovered. Back seat is still original. Like, minor wear and tear, but I mean, like, we're talking just like it's brand new.
It's ready to go.
It's ready to go. It's so cool. There's lots of little details in this car that you just go, wow, look at that. That's, you know, it's all still there. The washer fluid bottle,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty wild. Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to go? Which one?
Let's go to the far one.
Let's go to the far one, sure.
Well, we kind of seen it was on the hoist where we weren't quite done, but now it's done.
It's our 68 RS.
RS Camaro. This is an odd one. This car was sold at Bear Jackson. I'm not sure exactly what year it was. So I think we got some pictures online of the underside of this car, and it is clean.
It is.
It still has some of the markings, like, you know, they do those restorations with all the right marks on it and everything.
That's right.
But a factory bench seat, column shift, air conditioning, RS.
Yeah. Look at this. AC on there.
I don't know if I've ever seen. And that look at that pod down there.
Yeah. Look at the clock. And that's a factory thing. So, have you ever seen a Camaro like that?
I've never seen one.
Poof, you know? And like some really cool other options. This has got this extra stainless
trim
in there. Being an RS, all the badging is there. The stripe's correct. We just put new...
Let me show them off.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
Because normally you have to have the car running.
And they run on vacuum.
So
and
they take forever, and then they never work.
Well, yeah.
So now, anytime you want to, you can show it off.
That's right.
And then they work fast.
And perfect sync. Josh did such a good job of these. Yeah. Like, they're awesome. Absolutely killer. All the badging is nice still.
Even like look at the gas cap on the back.
I know. Like, hey, it's got a passenger mirror. They didn't all come with those. Spoiler is nice. These bezels are awesome still. Those like get really yucky on a lot of these.
Backup lights on the bottom because this is an RS car.
RS, you never see those.
No, you never see that gas cap. But your backup lights are down there.
Yeah, they are. So I mean, underneath it's just phenomenal. It's a phenomenal car.
And this is the factory color too. It's coded to the right. And this actually, like on the data tag, it's coded as an AC car, and that bucket seat or that bench seat is coded on the cowl tag.
Is it really?
Yes.
I'm gonna dive in this side of the interior. You want to pop the hood, and we'll.
Courtney had decoded the cowl tag.
Look at that. Look at the sticker, air conditioned, with a Chevy bow tie. Deluxe door panels. Just really nice car. The seats are like in phenomenal shape. The carpet's obviously new, right?
Yeah, carpet would be.
Everything works.
This is just nice and tidy.
Look at that. This is like looking at a car that just rolled out of the factory.
Like the marks on the firewall, that's what you see like on the bottom side, like on the rear diff and the drive shaft and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And it all works. That's the cool part.
Battery cover, the proper orange, 327. It runs like a top too.
Yep.
Like it's very nice. Even the installation is like, this is one that we did a little bit ourselves. It came to us really nice, and then a combination of those things and a really good cleanup.
Really nice.
It's really nice. It just is. You just can't beat that. Wow.
Okay, this next one, I don't know what to say about it. We just got it in. Like we've seen it for what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're gonna have a quick look at it. Well, maybe we'll go over it again after we do the initial, go through. Like we just got it in, but I know Josh just came over to look at it, and he's like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah.
I think we have to almost stand back.
Well, I want to
know what it is. It was a 1959 Chev,
but it just keeps going and going and going.
So at first glance, it looks like an Apache, but when you get back, like this thing is literally like 1.5 feet wider than an average truck.
So it is called a Viking. So a C40. So this would have been, the front half at least would have been
a big truck. I don't know what
green
size,
truck,
but yeah,
whatever, right?
But this thing is so wide. It's like we couldn't fit it in the trailer. There's no way. Like this is wider than what the trailer is.
Look at the size of it. So you'll see lots of really cool custom stuff. The guy who did this truck up did a great job of it. 56 Cadillac Dagmars, right? 56 bumpers.
I believe.
I think that's 56. Maybe it's 55.
I think most of the cab and the whole front end most of it is original paint.
That's right.
That's been sanded and cleared.
Really cool.
The
And then
box
back
has been
here,
custom done.
This is custom.
Because this would have had a grain box, whatever, like really wide. It would have had duals on the back, right?
Exactly.
So they had to custom make the box to make it so it was more like the front for the width.
Well, so
it
like you can
funny.
see, those front fenders line up just perfectly.
Like, such a good job blending these fenders in.
Yeah. All this, and to do all this shaping,
It's almost like they put a couple dents in this thing on purpose. Or
maybe they did.
kind of smart they did the rocker guard or something on the bottom.
Yep, exactly. So,
It
again,
sticks
not
out.
cleaned up yet. It's a little bit dusty for us. Because
We just got it.
Cadillac tail lights. A little bit of pinstriping going on.
I love all the
Really
details
wild.
online as far as what the chassis is and everything.
And inside is great too. Came with some extra wheels. Pinstriping. Look at this. Rat Fink collection. Everywhere.
It's pretty neat.
So there's still some parts we got to go through. Obviously, it's got the hubcaps that belong with the wheels in the box. Cadillac wheel, which is pretty neat. Seat out of something more modern. I think that must be the original handbrake, like parking brake. It's got to be the way it's put in there. But look at this. It's an old hand drill for a shifter.
It's a 5-speed.
Because it's a 5-speed. Yeah, we got 3 pedals down here. GPS Speedo aftermarket. We got kind of tape everywhere because the last owner did us a really solid favor. He's left us notes for what everything was and how it all works, because there's no labels on any of this stuff even back in the day, right? Up here, some sort of cool purple headliner. So pretty wild.
That cigarette thing is cool.
Yeah, this is. Rod was showing me this. Let me get the camera in here.
It's like an automatic cigarette lighter.
You push the button and it's supposed to load a cigarette and then light it for you, and you pull it out and you. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So
yeah, it's kind of neat.
Lots of neat touches in this. Lots of cool stuff. It's
pop the hood.
Man,
here.
oh man.
The other thing I noticed, these louvers were punched in backwards. Louvers are always the other way, so they're sticking up. These are done backwards, and maybe they're done on purpose just for that styling cue, but
Yeah, I like it.
It looks kind of cool.
They're all purple accented.
Yeah.
Painted really well. Woohoo!
Tidy.
Yeah, as it ever. It's a 350, right?
Small block.
Headers. Looks like a 4-barrel. It's kind of echoey in here.
Oh, it's so big.
There's sort of an echo.
You could fit 2 of those motors in there.
You could. I get a kick out of this. We got disc brakes in the front. We got manual brakes. But you know, aluminum rad, and it's just well done truck. Just a well done truck.
We'll go through it more, and
Absolutely.
maybe we'll touch up on this one when we do the TA.
Exactly. So we'll have to have a bit of a closer look when we know more about it and kind of go through it. Just rolled in here. Super cool look. Rod says it's got to come further to the ground.
In my opinion. But everything does.
Yeah. So wicked.
I think the wheels work on it too.
They do.
I like the
they
wheels.
do. Totally. But they come with a second option, right? Like those ones back there do match the cream or the white that we got going on the front. So that's pretty neat.
Different look, yeah.
Pretty neat.
I just can't get over how wide this is.
It's like the size.
Like it looks odd
It's like he said to me, it's like a dually truck going backwards down the road.
That's what it. Yeah,
The front end's bigger than the rear. I love it. Okay, that is what we got to see today, but there's lots coming up next week. So much.
I can't even. So much stuff. I'll just go over some of the highlights. We got a 66 Chevrolet convertible.
Yep.
Pro touring car coming in tomorrow. It's black, triple black.
Awesome.
Like a high end
Yep.
pro touring car.
Yep.
We got a 71 Mach 1 that's going to be coming in about a week. The Runner I just took home. I kind of liked it, so it made its way home for now. And we just rolled in a 73 C10 long box black.
Yep.
Big block. Anyway, we'll go over that one.
That's right.
There's another one of your flavor ones. I just see Polk in there, kind of a salmon color.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
But we got
54 Skyliner.
We got lots more to show. Like I said, I think we got 17 for next week, and I haven't went shopping yet.
Well, and that's gonna happen probably too. So
I might leave the province on Sundays. So
I don't know where we're gonna park them, but we got them. So if you saw something you liked, rodshotrods.ca, pictures, pricing, details. Thanks for watching this week. Follow and like and subscribe so you always know what's going on here. Otherwise, see you next time on Hot Rod Hangout.